I have filmed quite a few different Class C motorhomes here recently, but this one is one of my favorites that I've seen because it has an unbelievable amount of floor space inside. Let's go take a look. Welcome back. For the new people here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and I'm here at Motorhome Specialist today outside of Fort Worth, Texas, just south in Alvarado, Texas, taking a look at this Nexus Viper 29V. This thing is super cool because it has opposing slide outs and 3 slide outs in total, which really opens up the space nice. Nexus also has some exceptional build qualities features that we're going to get into here in just a second, and of course this has a full body paint scheme on the outside, which also gives it a very nice look and will last a whole heck of a lot longer. But real quick, you'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen for this Viper 29V. You can see how the floor space is opened up real nicely. It's on the E450 chassis, has the 7.3 liter V8 gas engine. And then I'm here at Motorhome Specialist, which is really just a dream place to shop for your next motorhome. This is part of the Blue Compass RV family. So if you are interested in this RV, there will be a link down below in the description of this video and in the comments of this video where you can find up-to-date pricing and location information. But keep in mind, this motorhome here specifically is at Motorhome Specialist in Alvarado, Texas, and they have hundreds of motorhomes here at this lot that extend far beyond the eye can even see, and is really cool to come shop at if you are looking for your next motorhome. Now, this here again, it is the Viper 29V. It's also about 30 feet 8 inches long, so a little over 30 feet long. You can see we have cable driven slides on the outside, frameless windows. It does have an automotive grade seal on these windows, and the biggest thing that is really important to point out with the Viper, actually 2 things. One, it is doing a steel frame construction with this RV. So almost every RV that we have ever looked at on this channel has an aluminum frame on it, and this is doing a steel frame along the walls and roof of this motorhome. So very good quality there. And you have a fiberglass seamless roof along the top instead of having a TPO or rubber style roof that we see throughout most of the RV industry, especially in motorhomes that are of this size. So very good quality aspects between the steel cage, fiberglass roof, frameless windows, full body paint. I mean, this package together is a really premium motorhome that is really nice. You have your backup camera. You are going to have side cameras as well. You have a bumper off the back. This bumper is rated to tow 7,500 pounds. And I said bumper, it's a hitch. Let me get my terminology right. 7,500 pound rated hitch here. And then something that's really impressive, this has 2 ACs on this motorhome. However, it is only a 30 amp plug. So these RV ACs are getting more efficient, and you can now run 2 ACs off of 30 amp, which is what I have been doing here. And you don't have to worry about finding campsites that have 50 amp connections and still be able to run 2 ACs. You can do it now with the 30 amp connection. So cool. We'll get to the rest of the outside once we are done going through the inside, but let's hop inside and take a look. And as we step inside here, I was trying to think, there was something else. Oh yeah, the Azdel sidewalls. So you have Azdel composite panel sidewalls, a interior and exterior layer. So composite panel walls there, and they do use Azdel in the roof construction in addition to that. Now as we step inside, y'all, first of all, I just love how different the color scheme feels in here. It is really nice. It really reminded me, because I've covered, you know, most extensively towable motorhomes, this really reminded me of the Eddie Bauer series RVs we saw earlier in the year. The color scheme in here is basically very similar to that, but, you know, higher quality. And I really am curious what you think about the color scheme inside of here, because it is very interesting. You have this, you know, kind of soft green color in the cabinetry, and then a nice light natural looking wood color for everything else. Now this motorhome, it's considered a B+ motorhome, so essentially a big, large, tall van, and that's because it doesn't have the bunk over this space there. So no bunk over the driver's cab, so you get a nice TV there. Now the one drawback to this is it is not going to give you a straight on viewing angle from really any of your seating positions except for this spot in the dinette. So that is just one thing to be aware of. Really comfortable, nice plush feeling leather in all of your furniture. See how plush these backrests are? I just sat down in both of these. They are very comfortable, and I would not lie to y'all on that if they were not. And you also have that same leather here up front, plus you have a privacy shade there that can go along this space so that you can get your privacy from people looking in through these windows. You have your driver's seat here, and I don't believe, yeah, these seats do not swivel around. So most often they do not in these, you know, class B plus or C motorhomes. This is the Ford chassis. You can see you have your mirror controls right there. It looks like you do have a powered mirror, so that's nice. You have a 7-inch display here. It does have Bluetooth on that. And then this middle console cup holder storage space, this also can pop out, and you can take that out if necessary, just to give you more leg space if you want that. But pretty straightforward driving cab area. Nothing really too crazy about this area. Up here you have storage space on both sides of the TV, lights in that area, and outlets underneath. This is a Sansui TV. And then same thing, storage on this area. No outlets on this side though. Along your non-camp side, storage all through here. So that goes all the way through. And then this sofa will make into a bed. So this is a trifold sofa. You can see back here how you have that spot that will lay down flat. Basically going to make this about the size of a full size to queen size bed when you pull this whole thing out and make it into a bed. So a nice big sleeping area. When you are in this camped out position with your slides out, plenty of floor space here. You will still be able to even walk by when you make this out into a bed. In the dinette, you do have a slight lip up there, so you'll have a bit of a step up into the booth. And then this, wow, that brought me back to my recording studio days when I ran a recording studio. Would tell artists to step up into the booth to go lay some bars down or go you know, really go off with their pipes and sing something. But that just like totally brought me back. That was really weird. You can see some of the different construction features here from Nexus if you want to take a second to, you know, pause the video and look at some of these things here. But the biggest thing, I mean, that steel frame that they are doing is just in a class of its own. And you can see some of these different features that you get. Seat belts on both sides of the dinette. You will have seat belts here in the sofa as well. I can imagine they have to be tucked behind there. I can't imagine they didn't put seat belts in that space. It is a legless dinette table, so you don't have to worry about hitting your feet coming in and out of there. You have outlet underneath here, and then love how they do like a nice big thick wood base that is actually lined so it looks better. They do a wrap around it, and the seat cushion is velcroed to this space so this seat cushion doesn't slide around while you're going up and down the road. Makes that seating area much more comfortable, and then big storage underneath your dinette table on both sides. More storage up above here. Light fixture above your dining table, campside window, pull down blackout shade on your window, and just such a huge wide open floor space. Now stay till the end. Once we get done walking through the inside, we will close the slides up so we can see it with the slides closed. Nice big 3-burner cooktop. Does give you a little bit of a splash guard right here as well. You can see plenty of room to move around and do all your cooking. No oven, so it does give you more storage. Nice big pull-out drawers that you have underneath here. And then has a large residential size microwave that does have an air fryer combo on that, or convection oven combo. 3 pull-out drawers here in the kitchen space or underneath the sink. Has a stainless steel sink. Oh, and a question I had, I posed this in another video. Let me ask it again in case y'all missed that one. Do y'all think it would be worthwhile for me to get somebody to film these videos with me? So basically somebody could stand behind the camera like I do, and then I could be in the frame and actually have both my hands and my body to demonstrate the size and feel of different things in RVs. Curious if you think that's something that would be worthwhile, that would make these videos more enjoyable and more informative for you, as it would take a financial investment on my end to hire somebody to come and film with me, and also to put up with me. You know, I got to pay them a good amount of money to put up with me. Y'all haven't seen me out here when I'm trying to film, you know, 5, 6, 7, sometimes 8, 9, 10 RVs in a single day. and they got to put up with that. So curious if that's something you think would be worthwhile and something I should look into, or if you're perfectly happy with how these RV tours are as they sit right now. You have flip up countertop space there, a little bit extra countertop. This is a wrapped countertop material, so not a solid surface countertop, and then LED lighting underneath there, giving it a nice glowing effect. Up here you have a sound bar, and this is pretty interesting because it just has magnets here, and you can actually remove this, take it anywhere you want inside the RV, put it outside, whatever. You just have to plug it in. It does have a 12-volt plug for that speaker, but it looks like you'll be able to take this speaker. It has magnets that'll hold that in place going down the road, and you can use that wherever you please. Right when we walked in, we had a battery disconnect switch, awning extend and retract, porch lights, living room lights, solar charge controller, and that's your solar charge controller panel, and then your 3 light switches there. Heat ducting running through the cabinetry. You have your refrigerator and freezer. It's going to be a 12-volt refrigerator and freezer. AC up above this space, very quiet. It is on right now and it is not loud. Definitely been in some other Class C motorhomes today that were much louder than that. However, ceiling height, because this is just a B+, does not feel nearly as tall as maybe like the other Nexus model that I posted that was the Nexus Phantom. This is a little bit shorter. Feels like the ceiling height's probably about 6'7" or so. Right here you have more controls for slide outs, living room lights, and your tank levels, plus your start and stop for your generator. Then you have access into the bathroom. Couple different things here. You have a safety light right there. No step in this space, so it's all flat floor all the way across. You have your AC controls, light switch here, and then for your privacy, as we turn around this way, it does have a spot that catches the door right there. So you just pop that door in like so, and then that is now acting as your privacy door into this bedroom space. Plus you have another privacy curtain here where this will also close, so you can get two, you can completely close yourself into that space, or you can just use the bathroom door to close off whoever's in the living room area from, seeing everything going on in this space here where you need your privacy. Also love that your toilet and sink area is in this hidden area behind this door, so you get complete privacy here where you can close the door into this area. Stainless steel sink here in the bathroom. Lots of big storage right there. Storage underneath the sink and storage under there. Now the toilet does sit up in a pretty interesting position. In fact, I don't know if I could get a good angle where I could show you with me sitting on it, but there's a couple different things I note about this. I mean, when I sit on it being 6'2", I can comfortably sit on here, but it definitely feels like uncommon with what I'm used to feeling like. But this gives you kind of a naturally built-in squatty potty. So I don't know if y'all have seen the squatty potty before. I know about it because I have family members that have it in their home. And that gives you a natural built-in squatty potty, which actually is a more natural position for you to do your business, which is kind of nice. And it is a porcelain foot flush toilet, plastic toilet lid, and then you have your spot for your toilet paper, and of course a vent fan. But plenty of room there to sit down, plenty comfortable, and you have your tankless on-demand water heater controls plus outlet. Let's go ahead and close that door to the bathroom. Now you have a corner shower. It is a plastic 2-piece shower. Because the ceiling height isn't great in here, I'm very curious what the ceiling height would be like in here. And most everybody will naturally stand up into the skylight. So yeah, I would say you'll be able to be about, gosh, you got to be at least about 6'6" probably to not fit in there, maybe 6'7". So pretty good ceiling height in there. The skylight is naturally positioned where you will naturally be standing in it. And then you have a nice high sitting shower head that is adjustable height with a spot for soap there and a couple different spots to store things in the corner of the shower. So that's the shower you're working with. It has a magnet latch on it plus the additional latch right here to keep it closed going down the road. And then right here you have all of this wardrobe storage. So this is a very impressive amount of storage. If you want to do some long-term traveling, you certainly have a lot to work with here. Lights that turn on automatically when you open the door, clothing rod on this side, and then pull out drawers underneath. All of that is the same on the other end, and then all your drawers underneath here. More storage through there, and then you have a spot, well, first of all, outlet underneath here. So you could put like a gaming console underneath here, PlayStation, Xbox, Blu-ray player, whatever you want, and it can feed cables up to the TV. So TV can be mounted right here. Not gonna fit the biggest TV ever. Probably looks like it might be able to fit up to about a 32-inch screen TV. And then this flips up, strut assisted, and you have additional storage behind where your TV would go. And you can see where all the wires would run through the holes, so you can plug things in, and you have other outlets back here, so you could even plug in stuff back behind the TV. Another AC here in the bedroom, so you can stay nice and crispy cool in this bedroom. And then you have your bed here. This is going to be, ooh, what's the bed size? That I did not look at, and I don't have my tape measure. So let's see if we can find a floor plan layout. Oh Lord, please let me find one quick. Well, while I'm finding that, let me mention the price real quick. You can see it right here. $129,999, marked down all the way from the MSRP of $181. So lots of savings there. And again, if you are interested in this motorhome, the most up-to-date pricing can be found through the link down below in the description and comments of this video. Let's see. Gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna lay in it. Let's just lay in it, y'all. I don't have time to go search. And I can already tell this is not a standard queen size bed. Yeah, that's gonna be about 74, 75 inches long. So this is what we consider in the RV industry an RV queen for whatever reason. Who came up with that terminology? I don't know, it wasn't me, but that's what they call it. And so that's gonna be 60 inches wide by about 75 inches long. So that's something to keep in mind as well. When you push this slide out closed, because this is a slide out here, this bed does not fold in any way, so it will actually stay positioned as it is. Let's see, there is some storage underneath here. Not really storage, but more so access. So you have your fresh water tank, water filtration system, and access to electric cables and some heat ducting. Pull down blackout shades on your windows here in the bedroom. You kind of have to do the side shuffle to get around the bed. You have lights here for each individual, storage up above the bed, soft touch headboard, and pull down blackout shades on the side windows there. You also have your gen start and stop switch here in the bedroom, so you can start and stop your generator from inside the bed in case you forget before you're going into bed. And then that is pretty much everything inside the living space. So let's go ahead and close these slides up. When we close these bad boys up, where was that switch? Right here. Don't really have to mess with the bedroom slide because you're not going to lose access to anything. That bed just goes up against the drawers. And then push these slides in. Look how easy those go in and out. Love that. It is a cable driven slide mechanism. I can tell just by the sound. You can actually see the cables back behind there. Cable driven slide. This one gets pushed in all the way like so. Push this other one in. And even in road mode, a really usable space. I really love I love how this motorhome feels when the slides are closed. It's amazing with the slides open how much the space opens up, but just look at it with the slides closed. You get your seating here, you get your dinette table seating, your TV's directly across from you so you can easily see that. You have your driver's cab area, you can get back to everything. You have access to all of your kitchen appliances. The only thing you don't have like really clean access to is these drawers and the sink, but you obviously can still use it. This right here, gonna hit that, so you can't quite get into this space, but you can through there. And then easy access to the refrigerator, bathroom, and everything that you need on the road. So all in all, just very easy road accessible motorhome, and very curious what you think about the inside design on it. Let's go wrap up some things on the outside real quick. Step out, let me get my shoes on. Underneath this step, you'll have your batteries for the coach aspect of this motorhome. And close that door. Always should mention too, because some people don't understand, every RV has a screen door, but of course you have a screen door there. Grab handle coming in and out, has the Nexus RV logo on it. And then let's start up on this side where our slides were. This looks like our propane bottle area right here. Yep, so you have your propane outside. Nice big step getting into the driver and passenger side. Nice chrome caps on the wheels. You have your side camera right there. So you do have a side camera. Storage space underneath here. That does actually go all the way through. You can see there's a bit of a shelf there. And it does go all the way through to the other side. That's unique. Again, same type of storage right here. As we go around this way, more storage under here. Also looks like you have your enclosed water tanks. So you have your black and gray tanks right there, it looks like, and those are going to be in a cavity that help them stay warm. TV outside, looks to be about 32-inch screen TV that will sit underneath the awning. And this door is locked. Unfortunately, I don't have a key to open that, but likely just going to be more storage. Kind of looked at the back cap already. Coming around this way. Inverter and transfer switch for your power. Storage that passes through to the other side. Water connections here, so you have one inlet for all of your water connections, and then you twist this around depending on what you're wanting to do, whether you're wanting to fill your freshwater tank, go off of a city water supply, or anything like that. This here is a plug for satellite TV, and then this here is going to be your outdoor shower, hot and cold water. Storage space down, or not storage space, sorry, your dump valve area through here. So this is going to be black and gray tank dump valves. You have this little spot here to kind of conceal things, and you can see right here, you have heat ducting ran into this space, so it does keep your water tanks from freezing if you have the furnace on. Spot to fill your gas, and then you have your tankless on-demand water heater. Storage space through here, or actually, sorry, batteries right here. I keep getting these wrong. Batteries through there, then storage space through these compartments to the other side. And your generator here, 4,500 watt generator underneath that compartment that will run your entire motorhome. And that is everything, y'all. Again, on the E450 chassis. This is the Nexus Viper 29V. If you are interested in this motorhome, there's a link down below in the description and comments that will show you all of the most up-to-date pricing and location information. And that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.